This is the Uniqlo Comfort 2B jacket, which is a weird name if you think about it because mass market jackets like these almost always have 2 buttons. It's practically a given, so why bother with the extra 2B in the name? I mean, that's like if McDonald's called their cheeseburger the 2-bun cheeseburger. Anyway, at $79.90 SGD or $29.90 if you got it on sale like me, is this cheap jacket even worth it? Well, that's what this video is for, so let's get to it. The jacket is made from a knitted pinstripe fabric. The pinstripe has a pretty subtle, faded look. You won't really notice it from a distance and you'll be forgiven thinking it's a solid navy jacket, which in a way adds to its versatility. Because it's knitted, it has a natural stretch to it, even though there's no spandex. Obviously at this price point, you won't be getting a premium, let alone luxury fabric. You're getting a poly-cotton blended shell. More specifically, 54% polyester and 46% cotton. I'm just guessing here, but I think the front face of the fabric is cotton while the back face is polyester. I say this because the front face has a soft tan and matte finish characteristic of cotton while the back face has a sheen that can only be polyester. I think this is a considered decision since the polyester keeps the cost down and your skin won't be in direct contact with it anyway, so there's no discomfort. While the cotton at the front creates a casual look, which this jacket is designed for. Inside, the sleeves are lined with 100% polyester. It makes it easy to slide into and out while keeping the jacket relatively lightweight. Of course, polyester linings aren't as breathable as cupro or silk. I wore the jacket under the sun and honestly, it feels no different than a denim jacket, so I guess that's a plus. It's more likely you wear this in the office, a cocktail bar, or a nice dinner where there's air conditioning, so the polyester won't be an issue. If anything, it'll actually keep you warmer. Also, Uniqlo recommends hand washing the jacket, so I did that with hot water and it didn't shrink, so what you try in store is what you get. I'd say this jacket is on the casual end of jackets, mostly because it's unstructured. There's no shoulder padding to build up the shoulders or canvas to shape the chest. However, it does have a mesh-like fabric fused along the shoulders, chest, lapels, and down to the hem. It helps to stabilize the shell layer so that it's not too flimsy, and the result is a jacket that wears more like an overshirt. The lack of shoulder padding gives the shoulder line a more natural look, but on a scrawny person like me, it highlights the unevenness on my shoulders, so I usually prefer a lightly padded shoulder. I wouldn't say this is a flaw in the jacket, more of a style that doesn't suit me. Next, the 3-inch notched lapels. It's on the slimmer side, but not that slim, though I can understand why most classic menswear dudes won't buy this jacket based on this fact alone. However, if you measure from lapel to lapel, it's 9.5 inches. And extending that same line to the armhole, it's 14.4 inches. Maybe it's menswear math at work here, but 9.5 divided by 14.4 equals 0.66, which, surprise surprise, follows the rule of thirds. Because there's no canvas under the lapel, the jacket lacks an expressive lapel roll commonly found in high-end jackets. If you want to imitate the roll, the best you can do is simply not iron the bottom part of the lapel and let it uncrease naturally. Moving on, the gorge, which is where the collar meets the lapel, and on this jacket, it sits right on the shoulder line, neither too high or low. Still, I'm a shorter guy, so I would have preferred a higher gorge that brings attention closer to my face. Next, the jacket has a high button stance, to the extent that the bottom button is at my navel. If you're wondering, the button stance determines where the perceived waistline is. The higher it is, the higher the perceived waistline. So on this jacket, the high button stance is a plus for me as it elongates my leg line. While we're at it, the front buttons are shanked, but not on the cuffs, and all the buttonholes are machine-made. The cuffs are not functional, and in my opinion, it's better that way on a cheap jacket as altering the sleeve length would be much cheaper than if the buttonholes were functional. Other details include relatively close quarters, a sporty center vent, and minimal waist suppression. The waist suppression is minimal due to the lack of darts on the front. I think this is a smart design choice as it prevents the pinstripe pattern from distorting, resulting in a cleaner front. On a related note, there's pattern matching on the front patch pockets and breast pocket. Inside, there's only one inner pocket on the left, and the seam allowances are all overlocked, then folded over to give a neater and more durable edge. The overlock would have been just fine, so the extra step of folding is a nice touch. I'm wearing a size XS, and here are the measurements for reference. The shoulders fit well, the hem ends at the sweet spot right at the center of my palm, and the jacket has a relaxed fit, similar to an American sex suit. The back hangs straight down without any well-defined curves, but I think this is desirable on a casual piece like this, though I would have preferred a little more skirting effect. I wouldn't wear this with a white dress shirt, but a blue dress shirt I think is totally fine. Also, with just a t-shirt, the collar anchors firmly onto my neck. Sleeve length is good with the right amount of shirt cuff showing, and it doesn't bunch over a 12mm thick watch. There are practically no wrinkles after wearing this for 3 days straight, so I'd say it can double as a travel jacket. However, as someone who leans more sartorial, the jacket's collar is too short and it looks kinda weird with taller shirt collars. Sleeve pitch isn't perfect, but still acceptable considering its casual nature. Lastly, if it bothers you, the lack of structure means that putting your wallet or phone in the inner pocket will mess with the drape, but I don't mind that as it adds a little luge to the outfit. So at $79.90 SGD, this jacket is affordable but definitely not sartorial, so don't buy it if that's your criteria. Rather, I'd say if the lapel width, gauge height, shoulder line, button stance, and all the other stylistic details are right up your alley, and you want a jacket that's the bare minimum, basic, casual, and unstructured without looking cheap or breaking the bank, then yeah, this jacket might just be for you. Okay, now watch this video. Until next time, stay subtle.